Well, hello viewers, and welcome to yet another episode here on the Shamblecraft server. And you join me here in the snow in front of these three things, and that sort of gives it away for some of the stuff we need to do today. Because, as you may remember, in the last episode we started work on our interior, and actually this episode is being recorded straight after I finished the other one. So as you can see, there's literally been no progress since the end of episode 17, but by the time this video is over, hopefully we should have a lot more done. But what I wanted to do now to begin with for episode 18, I want a little break from just placing blocks, because the last couple of episodes there's been a lot of block placing, and I feel like I want to mix things up a bit. For you it's been a few days, for Val it's been 10 seconds. Indeed. So what I'm going to be doing today for the episode, well, I have several things in mind. First of all, I really want to get started on my storage system. Don't know if I'm going to have time to finish it, but hopefully we'll have time to get started. Also, we have a terraforming job over at Sammy's that we've already been putting off for way too long. So that needs to be done. But first of all, and that is sort of fitting with the snow, we really need to place some string. Because right now, every time there's snow, my base becomes entirely covered with snow, and I really don't want that. And it's really annoying because like we're really on the edge of like snow and rain, so bloody faces. So what we need to do first of all is get some string. Luckily Mickness has offered us a shulker full of string, so that should be easy. And then there's one more thing that needs to be taken care of, and that is retaliation. Well, alrighty then, string has been placed. Thank you very much, Mickness, for supplying us with the string, and F. Lucas on the falling. But yeah, with that taken care of, we no longer have to worry about snow covering our base. As you might be able to tell, I haven't bothered with the mountain or the stone here. The reason for that is that that is a bit that still needs some terraforming, so that's why I haven't really bothered. That was a sign, that's not what I was going to do. So the only thing that remains is this little section up here. I'll do that now. So with that taken care of, that means that the section of the base that is concrete that I want visible should now be protected from snow. And it shouldn't be too visible from a distance either. Which leads us to these three. We really need to do something about these three, because I mean, I get the point. Grain silos. But yeah, I'll have to think of some sort of vengeance, plot something to do. But I mean, the thing is, right now, this is being done on stream. Like, this recorded segment here right now is actually being done on stream. So I can't really talk about what I'm going to do and plan out loud, because Jess is listening, because we have established that this is Jess. So this is something that we're going to have to very carefully look into while no one is listening. But that is basically the stream taken care of, and I think the next step should be to head inside and see if we can get some work done on our storage system.
Well, okay viewers, so an issue is becoming evident. We don't have the materials we need. So what we need to do, we need to head off to the starter base and see, maybe we are lucky enough to have some materials there. But honestly, odds are that we're going to have to do a little sort of gathering session and get what we need to actually build a storage system, because we're going to need a lot of chests, we're going to need a lot of redstoney bits, we're going to need a lot of hoppers. Luckily the new farm should keep us sorted in terms of iron. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that we don't really have the stuff we need. So yeah, we're going to definitely... Ooh, item frames though can get in handy. So yeah, we're definitely going to have to do a materials gathering session. But while we do that, there is another thing that really needs to be done. Because you might remember a couple of episodes ago, we did a bunch of terraforming jobs. And there's one job that remains. And that is Sammy's Cove. So luckily, I've already spoken to Sammy, and we know what needs doing. So what I'm thinking is, I'm going to head over there, take care of that job, and I'll get started on getting the materials later, so that we can do that on the stream that is tonight. Well, for you, that stream has already happened, but for me it is tonight. But yeah, so I'll see you all over at Sammy's place. Well, alrighty then viewers, so we're here at Sammy's base. Or well, what is going to be Sammy's base. And as you can see, it's a nice little cove here, but it is very uneven. The height is different, the sand is sort of, some places square, some places just not present at all. So yeah, what we need to do, we need to even this out and make it look prettier, and at the same time make sure it looks natural. And what Sammy has instructed is to keep this lake here, so we're not going to be touching that. But what we're going to be doing, we're going to be sort of straightening out this entire edge here, making it look slightly better. And with some luck, we should be also able to just head to these neighbouring deserts and get materials if we need more sand. So yeah, I think spending an hour or two doing this before we do the redstoney bits can be a nice little change. So let's cue the music and fire up time-lapse mode. just like that, viewers, I think we are actually done. So, as you could probably tell, I got my beacon because there was a bit more stone than I anticipated. But we now have a nice beach area here that stretches across, that looks a bit more natural. I might come back and change this if Sammy doesn't like it. But it should now hopefully look more even and sleek, making it easier to build up some stuff here. I've also made a little bridge going across from the portal and up here with some acacia supports and some andesite edges. And we've also taken care of the area over here so that when you now go into the map, you can see that most of this area looks pretty sleek. I haven't done this northern bit because I honestly don't know if that was sort of expected. So I'll just have to talk to Sammy the next time she's online, and me and her can kind of settle on whether or not this is done, or if we want, if you want me to come back and do more of this. Well, but yeah, with that being done, let's take this beacon down, pack up our stuff, and head to the terraforming shop to remove Sammy's order from the list. Well, alrighty then, so with Sammy's job taken care of, we can take that and put away as well. Meaning that we are actually now up to speeds, we have no new orders, although I do know that Meknus wants some more work done. And you know, while we're here in the shopping area, I think maybe we can have a look at some of the new shops. So, since the last time we were here, Simon has extended his little bookshop to include a whole bunch of Guardian Farm stuff. We have a shop here that I actually don't know what is. Let's have a look at this. This is Pengu's little bazaar. So this is some various objects. Pengu did mention this. You got like magma cream, crying obsidian, different types of wood. So that's a cool little shop right there. We got, of course, Jessico. That was heavily featured in one of Jess's episodes that I recommend you go watch. Then, of course, we have... So, I assume that you all remember the Flex segment from episode 17. Meknus has now jumped back into that with his beacon shop. Made out of beacons. I mean, it's not 100% done, but I mean, one beacon for 20 diamonds or 2 netherite ingots, and the rest of the shop is made out of beacons. So yeah, that's Meknus in a nutshell, isn't it? And then we have a shop here that is... What is this? I honestly don't know what this is. Oh yeah, I think this is the end stuff shop. I can't remember who did this. I'll try to put that on the screen if I can remember, or if I find it out. We have a stone shop here, which is literally a pile of rocks. We got Nuke's bomb shop. And there's also one more thing that is over here that I actually haven't showed off. Because over here, a tiny bit away from the main shopping district for space reasons, we have a pop-up mall. Yes, a pop-up mall. So basically, this is something that Johnny built. It is a mall where you can basically just build a little shop. So I'm going to just let you show you this. You can freeze the screen if you want to see it. But basically, anyone can take any of these little slots. And if you see, you can take a look at the voxel map. Oh no, it doesn't work like that. If you look at the voxel map up in the top right corner, you can see there's lots of little slots. So basically what you can do, you can just claim one of these plots, build up your shop as you want. Here we have Johnny's gold block shop. So 1 diamond for 4 golden blocks. Oh yes. I do. We'll head over in a second. So yeah, so you can basically claim any of these slots as you want. Here we have the big basalt bazaar, which is Nuke. 4 stacks for a diamond as well. Johnny is back in the office. Oh yeah, and we have over here, we have the management office. This is where Johnny runs this place. So yeah, typing away at my computer. So basically, this is where Johnny runs the place. And yeah, this here is the pop-up mall. So if you have a shop, but you don't want to like build a full shop, then yeah, this is where you should go. Here you see some of them. We've got the noticeable. We've got the Big Battle Bazaar. We got the Nether Mall, Stone and Brick. We got the I can't even read that. Smooth as butter stone. Let's be stoned or be gone. Stone your life. Yeah. So there's a bunch of shops here. That yeah. So basically, this is where you can go if you have something that if you want to build a shop, but you don't like. I mean, if you have things to sell, but you don't want to build an actual shop. So yeah. So thank you, Johnny, for building this. It's a really cool little build. Hopefully, I will put something here sooner or later myself once I get fully started. I mean, we could probably even do the terraforming shop over here, but I really like the location I have for that right now. But yeah, that is the pop-up mall that I was actually going to show you this earlier, but I completely forgot. But with that taken care of, let's get back into doing what we were supposed to do. Alrighty then, viewers, so we are just about ready to get started on our storage system now that everything else is done. But what we need to do first of all is we need to head to the nether, because we still haven't connected up our nether tunnel. So I have, well, the new nether portal, that is. So what I have now is I have the new coordinates, and they are -43 plus 46. So let's start by going this way. So this is actually now, this needs to go slightly more this way, which is good in the way that it means that me and Newt won't have our portals directly on top of each other. And also good in the way that, well, I don't have to move things that much. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump into a very quick time lapse, and we're going to build this thing. And just like that, it is done. And our new funky nether tunnel is done, synced up to the new portal inside. So thank you very much. He was there a minute ago. Thank you very much, Johnny, for helping out. I swear, Johnny was here like 3 seconds ago. Where did he go? Oh, well, anyway, thank you very much, Johnny, for helping out. So, with our nether portal synced up, that means we should now be able to get to our main base much quicker. Which means that transporting things from the shopping district, from our starter island base, and up to our main base should be much, much quicker. Well, okay, so with that taken care of, we've done Sammy's terraforming job. We've visited the gold farm. We've visited the pop-up mall. I can't really procrastinate anymore. Yeah, we need to get started on that storage system. Fine. Valid as redstone. How hard can it be? Well, alrighty then, viewers. So we are here at our base, and we are just about ready to go on building the storage system. So if I jump down here, we ignore the 2 creepers up there, you will see that in these 2 shulker boxes, we now have a whole bunch of redstone stuff at the ready, and a shulker full of iron blocks from the iron farm. So we should have everything we need to get this party started. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be building up the storage system first, and then I'm going to go back and do the decorating. The reason for that being that a lot of this is going to be covered up. So instead of, wasting 3 shulkers of concrete covering all this up, we're going to build up the system first, and then we'll see how much of it is visible, because like the bottom parts here shouldn't be visible really. So yeah, let's get the materials ready, press that time-lapse button, and get this going. Well, alrighty then, so a couple of hours have passed, and as you could probably tell, oops, one F5 too many, there we go. One F5 too many, that's what the Undertaker thought too. So, as you can see, we are pretty much done. So the storage system itself is in, all the chests are in, all the redstone is in. The only thing that's missing is the item filters and that final row of hoppers, and also some designy bits here and there. But that is something that I'll just have to take care of. But the most important thing is we can now actually start putting in the item filters. We can start putting up the item frames and sort of decide what we want to go where. But we also need to build up the thing that's going to be behind here, and that is going to be the actual thing that brings the items into the system. So, oh, hi, can you go away? Thank you. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I can get up here without dying. Hello, Mick. First of all, I have to say, I've already said this on stream, but I want to put it on video as well. So thank you very, very much, Mickness, for helping out with the storage system, and thank you for the materials. And also, thank you very much, Johnny, for the stacks of chests that you provided as well. I really appreciate the help. And this is the thing I really love about this server, how the community sort of comes together and helps each other. I can't help but notice that Mickness is making himself a fan club again, but I mean, I'm just used to that at this point. So yeah, this is the storage system. Each unit has 5 double and 1 single chest. meaning that we have 11 chests of storage for each item. And yeah, I'm really, really happy with how this turned out. So yeah. So what we're going to have to do here is just do some last finishing bits. And up there, that is where we're going to be doing some sort of thing going through. Oh, this place is just not safe. I'm starting to think that everyone who keeps telling me that I don't light my bases up enough, I think maybe they're onto something. Oh well, some work remains, but that is just going to have to wait until the next episode because I am simply out of time. So all that remains is for me to say thank you very, very much for watching this episode. Thank you very, very much for all the continued support I'm getting on this video. All my videos, really. And yeah, I will see you again in the next episode. Bye!